So I will be introducing you to the university program of the National Scientist Academy. I'm the Chief Training Officer of this university program. This slide shows you our motto, which is Sic itur ad astra. This quote is from Virgil Aeneid, and it actually means the journey to the stars. It was originally meant to say the road to eternity. And immortality, well, which we can still cannot offer you this, but I hope that by the end of this presentation, you will see that it's worth joining this program, which has expanded quite a bit in this just 1 year due to the governmental decision to expand it to a program which includes 6 institutions at this point. So are we looking for you? Yes. And there are some prerequisites. You need to be a full-time student, either in Budapest, Debrecen, Pécs, or Szeged. If you are talented and motivated, of course, that also helps. And you have to be interested in biomedical research. Unfortunately, we don't support people that are doing research besides biomedical research. Hopefully, we'll expand in that respect as well. And you need to be proficient in English, which can be also promoted to a better level by the help of our teachers. And also you have to be ready to commit yourself to a researcher's way of life, which is not easy at some point. So we want you. These are a picture showing our St. György students. Pretty sure that quite a few of them are here. Can you maybe please stand up and show yourself? Very good, very good. All of them are sitting in the back, and you guys deserve a clap, so you're already in the program. And hopefully the high school students can also join and have a chance to meet, for example, with Katalin Karikó, who's visited us in spring and had a great discussion with the students. We actually like to think of this program as a treasure chest, which has quite a few important components that will go through these individual ones, like starting with Dr. Bert Szakman, who is going to provide the name of our college, down to various training opportunities, either in science or in English or presentation. So, what's the big advantage of joining this program? Professor Bert Szakman is the scientific director who's looking over this program since the beginning. He's a Nobel laureate that received the Nobel Prize in 1991 for discovering a patch clamp technique. And interestingly, this research work was published in sort of a mediocre journal, and at that time they didn't recognize the importance of this technique. But since then, this paper has received so many citations, like close to 20,000 or so, that eventually the research was recognized by the Nobel Foundation, and he was awarded the Nobel Prize. As Professor Hegyi's already alluded to, we've expanded the scientific laboratories, which is now throughout the country. In Budapest, you can join a program at the University of Semmelweis, and the scientific supervisor of this program is Professor Mócsai, who will also give a presentation. And the Institute of Experimental Medicine, which is a great institution, probably one of the best institutions in Hungary, and they're dealing with neuroscience research. And in the University of Debrecen, it's led by the scientific supervisor, Professor Pop, and the University of Pécs is also involved in this program, and the scientific supervisor of the program at Pécs is Professor Helyes. Szeged has also two institutions. One is found in the University of Szeged. The scientific supervisor is Professor Martinek, and at the Biological Research Center, Professor Maria Deli is overseeing the work of both the students and the mentors as well. So besides the students, it's very important that we have very distinguished mentors who have a very strict criteria to get into the program. They have to publish in rather distinguished journals and have grants that will support your research throughout your career. These are our mentors, the University of Szeged and the Biological Research Center, and we are in the process of recruiting other mentors at the other four institutions that have joined the program in this November. We're also going to be recruiting students pretty soon. We're going to have the entrance exam actually next week. We also have a number of junior mentors who actually help out overseeing the students' work at the laboratories in the program. And we have these junior mentors that actually guidance of the students and provide a close collaboration also with their mentors as well. Also, Professor Hegyes mentioned our international members, which are actually in non-COVID times have the possibility of visiting Szeged, and nowadays most of these visits have been via Zoom, but fortunately there were a couple of people that could still come to Szeged and deliver their presentation in September. We also offer you a rather generous scholarship, and this is throughout the year in the amount of 75,000 Hungarian forints, and this is given to you in two parts. There's a basal part, which is 50,000 Hungarian forints, and there is a bonus of 25,000 forints, what you get in one sum after passing the regular audit that we have each year. So we're very closely monitoring the students throughout their career, and if you meet the criteria, then you are eligible for this bonus amount. It's also very important that beside research, you'll have opportunity to relax a bit, and the Academy also provides you with the possibility of attending various cultural events. You have a chance to work out at various gyms, go to theater, and so on. And it's a big advantage as well that we have a very close collaboration with the faculties involved in this program, and we've actually had a chance to work with them with respect to customized timetables for the students, and this way you can rearrange your actually hours, and this way you can have maybe even up to 2 days, 2 to 3 days of laboratory practice, which is rather important in order to do your research. We also have a training in English. I don't know whether Andóci Józsi is here. He's an English teacher at the Ferenc Deák Bilingual School in Szeged, but we're hoping to recruit also teachers in Budapest as well as Debrecen and Pécs, and hopefully Mária Helyes is also watching, and we can have her as an English teacher join. Presentation skills are rather important, and this is also a big aim of our foundation to make good presentations. It's not enough to have good research, but you have to be good in presentation as well. Hopefully from spring of 2022, you will also have the possibility of admitting to our college that so Professor Hegyi has mentioned, which is actually very close to downtown location and has various advantages versus university colleges, which have students of up to like 3 to 4 in a room. In this case, in this college, you will have a much more convenient room and also have some possibility to work out in a gym as well, have a separate laundry room. And last but not least, also you will have a chance to meet up with distinguished mentors, local mentors, as well as international mentors and Nobel laureates as well. You can discuss your research with them. Discussion is very important in research as well, and you can have some great ideas by these discussions. So what are our obligations for all these things that we are offering you? We ask that you spend at least 10 hours a week as in a laboratory. You have this laboratory practice. You have the possibility of presenting your research, mainly in the lab, as well as in conferences, with these national and international conferences. You always have a chance of improving your English skills, since English is the language of research. So it used to be German in the old days, but now English is the most important language in science. By these courses, you will also have a chance to improve your communication and presentation skills. You have a mentor assigned. There's a regular consultation. We ask them to spend at least one occasion a week for consultation, which is obviously quite helpful. You have the chance of attending various courses that we offer, like library research or methodological workshops, which you can actually create or improve your knowledge in various methods. And last but not least, you have a chance to publish your result, hopefully in one of the best journals, like Science and Natures. But it is a very difficult road to get there. But nevertheless, actually, you can think of these obligations as opportunities. So in this way, maybe it's not as difficult as if you think of obligations. So what are the prerequisites for first and second year students? You have to have at least one advanced final exam in either biology or chemistry, and the result of this has to be at least 75%. And after attending written and oral entrance exam, and you have a straight way to the National Scientist Academy. Even if you don't make these criteria, there's also a chance to join the National Scientist Academy as a 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th year student, on Plan B as a TDK student, but that will be a bit later that you have this possibility. What should you do if you wish to apply? You need to be a full-time student in the cities that are listed here. You have to be rather proficient in English, so at least an intermediate level is expected. You don't need any papers. We'll test your knowledge on the entrance exam. And you have to have an interest in life sciences or biomedical research. How many people are admitted each year at the Biological Research Center in Szeged? 5, an Institute of Experimental Medicine, it's 5. And in Semmelweis University, since it's a bigger university, there's a quota of 10 people. And at the University of Debrecen, Pécs, and Szeged, there are 5 pupils per university. So overall, have reached the stars. Well, hopefully you will reach the stars as a student. So if you're interested, please apply for this National Scientist Academy program. Thank you so much.